It's Wednesday, the 18th of August, 2021, and welcome to another Timeware Community Podcast. My name's Simon Birchall, and with me is...
We've got Matt today. Mike's not with us this week.
It'll be nice and peaceful. What's it been like in the office without Mike?
Quiet. It's been peaceful and quiet, but the last half hour drags because he's normally terrorising us somehow.
Well, he's got a week in Scotland at the moment.
Driving around Scotland, isn't he?
Yeah, driving his girlfriend, man. Okay, today's podcast is about another integration that we've done, and it's the InVentry visitor management integration. Mm-hmm. We completed this about a month or so ago. Was it a couple of months ago? And there've been we've had a number of requests for visitor management systems, and I think we liked the look of this visitor management system. This is I think there's 8,000 installations of this product in the UK, and the general idea, the general way it would work is that let's say InVentry was already installed, that would be the primary system.
The lead system.
Then installed, and new starters will be added into
InVentry,
wouldn't they? Yeah, and then they'd be passed across to timeware. And the idea behind this is that people needing a time and attendance system don't need to buy additional.
We can use all the Gen 4 units, I think they call from InVentry. So it's like a big touch screen that they have in like a reception area. Yes. And obviously as the staff are signing in, we can obviously pull that data into timeware so that they can get time and attendance data without buying any additional hardware.
Okay. So if timeware was installed, first of all, that was the initial system, and that dealer wanted a visitor management system. What we would do is we'd write a script to pull all the names across, dump them into InVentry, and then InVentry with the primary system. Any new starters will be added to that, as would any new any visitors joining the company.
It'd all be InVentry would take over as the lead system if obviously the integration was there, and then we'd pull everything from InVentry into timeware.
Okay, so it's you just said the general idea is it eliminates duplicate entry, doesn't it? Enabling personal and credentials created in the lead system to be passed across to timeware. So just looking at the data sheet we've created on timeware.co.uk, we've got three sections, haven't we? What's the first one?
Mm-hmm. So there's the personnel. So that's just, in theory, it's just your first name, last name that we're bringing through from InVentry. Yes. And obviously tied to that personnel record, there is the person's department. Okay. That's the point 3 on the list, but obviously it ties into personnel. But we actually pull across the department that the personnel record's been assigned to. So
personnel's the first. Then we've got the bookings, haven't we?
Yeah, so that's signing events, I think they classed as an inventory. Okay. So that's obviously the start of the day, the end of the day. We could bring those swipes across into timeware as time and attendance bookings.
So if you imagine you've got a system where there's a group of people that are visiting the company and there's the group of people that work for the company, all those people would sign in on the inventory system.
Yeah.
And we would just pull across the bookings for certain people. We wouldn't be interested in the signing in events for visitors.
For visitors, no. They have in the script, it pulls through. There's it's like an employment status, and right. I think it's classed as staff as inventory, and we only pull through the staff type. So obviously visitors who we're not going to be paying and things like that, we don't pull through.
Sure. Okay. And you mentioned the third one, which is the departments. And what's the reason for pulling those across? So
it's just a way to group them in our software, so we then can run reports on them based off department and things like that. And obviously we can set user profiles up in timeware then to only see employees in a certain department.
You've set you were instrumental. Your team was instrumental in doing the testing for this. Is it a pretty easy? Is it an easy integration system?
Yeah, it's probably the most straightforward one we've done. We just set it up in the event handler, which obviously it just runs at certain points throughout the day then, so we can have it pull again, like the other ones we've done, we can have two versions of it. One where it's pulling personnel less frequently, so we could say to the site, say any new personnel that you add in inventory, it'll be in timeware the next morning or something. And then we could have the bookings one running like every minute, so all your attendance data's up to date.
Fine. Okay. Anything else that we need to add on this one? No.
I think we are looking at, we obviously want to developing with the integration going back into inventory as well. I think that's one thing we're going to be looking at.
It's a one-way integration with inventory in the lead system. But as with many of the other integrations, it's bi-directional, and we want it to be bi-directional, don't we? So
yeah, I think a lot of the roll call side of the inventories seem to be quite popular with customers. So obviously we're looking so we can put our data into inventory, but then use inventory's roll call.
Just so it's clear to everybody, at the moment it's one way, with inventory being the lead system. Yeah, it's the lead system passing data through to timeware.
Yeah, that's how it is at the minute.
That's how it is at the moment, which is fine. And we will be looking to sort of expand this in the future. We've got any timescales for?
I think, to be fair, I think once we've done the current ones we're on, it's probably the next one that we're doing. So it's not going to be too long.
We've got a number of integrations we're completing before the end of the year. Okay. All right. Well, look, if anybody is interested in finding out more about the inventory integration, there's a data sheet. If you go to timeware.co.uk, there's an integration menu link at the top. If you click there, it takes you through to all the different integrations we do. Find inventory, and that will take you through. There's a data sheet you can download. If you want to have a talk to somebody about this, I think the best thing to do would be to speak to somebody in projects. So that would be Liz Broadhurst, and she's available on +44 01706 659 368, or if you email liz.broadhurst@timeware.co.uk, Liz will be able to help you out and maybe put you in touch with inventory so they can organise a demonstration, be able to talk a little bit more about your exact requirements and whatever. Is there anything else you want to add?
I think we covered everything there. It's quite a straightforward integration, that one.
Yes, it's a lot easier doing the podcast with you and not
Mike.
The Looney Tunes. Yeah, brilliant. All right, thanks very much. Thank you, everybody. Speak soon.
See you later.